Smix is that that combination of slow orbs with the paint shells is also going to do a lot of damage. So let's see how this plays out, though. Back into the game. We're looking for an aggressive split into this B side. The wall is up, but the first blood is going to be Asuna.
Pulls the pin and finds a frag. GMD goes down to start things off. The heal now for Koosta is a self-heal with that Sage. And obviously a dead to right spot. Asuna goes for the 2 and done. Ethan's going to find one more on that, and now it's going to be the take on the B as they start to pinch in. Hiko finds a good frag, but Gen.G is starting to encroach on the site with 2.
30 seconds left.
Very whittled down. It's going to be a tough hold. Nature takes down Hiko, and this evens things up, but almost not really. The HP is just so low. Oh my God. They swarm onto the site. That was comms saying they are low. Go and right-click. A gravity well could come up as a nebula. The smoke wall will always be first, and it is going to be a gravity well. Here's the paint shells, the follow-up Spectre, as they spam those weapons. Not being able to see tracers for Gen.G on the other side. 100 Thieves fly through and wrap that one up in mid real quick. And that's just to suss out if anybody could be there. And we see a quick rotation from Ethan now over to mid. They're trying to read this as Koosta throws up a wall. A lot of util here, but not too much action yet. Vance Nature is looking to make that impact on the site. Still no frags. The 5v5 retake, hardly ever seen here on Split.
This is going to be insane here.
Oh my word.
So 100 Thieves on the Spectres all across the board. I mean, you have like, what, 1 star left here for Boy to try to help out to retake the site. But Ethan potentially will have a flash soon as they trailblaze towards the back. But Koosta, he's watching his flank.
This is scary because you leave that out. I guess not. I thought they were going to try to pinch him in and get a Vandal for themselves, but Koosta's going to be able to stay alive and stay alone, as now it's going to be worked downstairs into sight. Nature here holding just on that top ramp side. Koosta has the rear. I'm going to have double flank protection here as well, and this is going to be a tough one for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, at this point for Ethan, maybe it's just to look for some econ damage if he can. Successful with the first one. Hiko at that point will potentially save the rest, and you see, there you go, Ethan's running into that one. Try to do a bit more, and that's going to be it. So it's these stars are replaced at the beginning from Boy. What does he have left? Not much, as we're finally trying to re-hit towards mid for Gen.G.
And you have an op for Nitro. He is hard holding that angle towards B, so no info there. It's going to come from mid or A right now. 100 Thieves knows at least that. Did they just wall him in?
This is perfect.
That is so smart.
Yeah, because the wall is going to be hurt potentially from Hiko right now, but they're still pinching back on the A side for Gen.G, so this could be a late flank later on coming in from Shawn. This is nice. This is nice.
Hides in there. Little cat and mouse trick. If anybody tries to rotate through, they have a present and a surprise waiting. Nature straight up and down as he just does a rainbow rocket pack. And now it's going to be a few hits. The guiding light comes up huge. That was a great flash coming in from Ethan as he went down in the situation. And 100 Thieves was starting to thwart everything. It was no rotation needed there. And Shawn was not able to come up with a flank. Everything happened too fast. It starts to move up. These are both cages for Temperature. They want to execute on this one. Nature does get it. That's what we missed last time.
Oh my God.
Nitro misses this time. Nature takes him down. The 5v4s, they get to the site. Elbows protected. Ramp is walled. And Vance, it's 100 Thieves retake.
I can't believe that he still got that kill. He satchel charged into the site with his knife out, and Nature pulls it out, does a 180 for that kill. So you see at least a satchel movement, and look at that. This is what we want on this retake. Pushing out the map position, but at least for 100 Thieves.
That's a great pinch. They know everybody's on the left side due to that last utility used by 100 Thieves coming out of heaven. Not so much now that they've lost eyes on the site, but it's going to be the take.
Boom.
Asuna in, 2, 3, 4. That's what they needed.
Oh my
more.
God.
100 Thieves with the instant shock and awe retake.
You're trying to give some breathing room for Gen.G to play some first shot rank. Are we going to pull back now for Gen.G, sorry, or we're still going to try to go for it?
And like you said, Nitro continues to stay mobile, omnipresent with the op at the beginning of the match. We talked about his first bloods, and he pulls up another one here in round 7 as they start to trade back and forth at B Heaven. Mailroom is a mess, and the spike is there right now, along with Koosta. Where did they decide to go? The res is still there. Do they wait? Do they res? They figure out where the opponents are, where the danger is, and Koosta realizes he has no chance to res anybody right there.
But it's an open site, right? So he can slowly get into the A site. He's got the spike, so you don't really want to res at the same time, but you need to react a little bit faster. Keeping Shawn right now into B site and having Temperature rotate all the way back with Koosta.
Oh, this is great.
This is huge, exactly.
This is so good from Gen.G to just play off the ball where Shawn is making noise.
And plan for a heaven right now, because if Temperature, or Shawn, sorry, is able to stay alive, he's going to be the late flank and rotate on A Heaven, where it's planted for him perfectly.
Do they have a cam to set up? It's not going to actually be there just yet. Still on B. hasn't pulled it back, so they're just working off of what they see and what's in front of them. All three members, 100 Thieves, staying in stride as they take it from the screen side. Nobody in sight. They're using action of Asuna, or Nitro rather, into the site to make this work for themselves. Both are all scattered at every end of a site for the Gen.G defense. There's one coming in from another one from Koosta. He comes up huge with the Battle Sage. And it's got to be the defuse for Nitro right out in the open. After they peek him, they do, and that's going to be the round for Gen.G. They stop the bleeding, they take another one. The good player, they're doing the same thing, exactly.
And now it's a double mind game, right? Because now we know for Gen.G, the offers towards B, they kill Noise, they rotate out Nitro, then they're going to re-hit B later on right now. But there's still a late alert from Koosta. He who got late earlier on, they forced a res at the beginning for 100 Thieves, which was a great win, but now you're guessing once again.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, not enough has happened. They're basically retaking everything.
Here comes
Nitro could be in the same exact spot again. Ethan's making quick work. Two from Hiko, almost the third, but he goes down in an almost one and done spot. Gen.G make quick work of him, and 4v2 now. As the Cosmic Divide comes out, a little bit of trickery with the audio play here. Nice flashes coming through. Asuna with the quick jump classic. 10th round here coming in. Looks like a 2-3 split across the map, but this is
huge.
Given 100 Thieves mid now. They can easily tell where the rest of Gen.G are for this round. Not easily, I should say, but that they are split between the two sites.
So I wanted to talk about Temperature trying to do more pressure after the pause. He did it, got owned by a Trailblazer and got killed by Ethan. So there goes that plan foiled of trying to pull out rotations.
Damn it,
the rest of them have to work together. Yeah, cast a curse. My apologies, chat.
The push. See, that was all played off of audio.
Yes.
Not much movement had to be done by 100 Thieves, but they can hear the footsies of Gen.G trying to make the moves, and Hiko literally setting up a wall of denial here with a Viper's Pit in a one-way on that toxic smoke. Blast, no Lear to follow, but it doesn't matter for Nature this time as Hiko goes down. He's in the back of the site, finds a frag. No, Koosta onto Asuna there. And it looks like Ethan's up top, doesn't have a chance to get in, but will look to make a kind of information call on what that guiding light's going to call out for the team. And he says, yep, backside for sure. Nobody's pushed up. And now they have two up top and Ethan on bot. How are they going to retake on this one, Vans? It will be very tough. One more guiding light. Oh, he gets three! The transfer's disgusting! Nature now, they see the barrel of his weapon. He is not going to be able to do enough, and Boy takes him down. Are you kidding me, Ethan? What are you?
Well, you wanted to know how they're going to do it? Well, it's Ethan right there. I mean, we talked about his performances.
Sorry, Boy, Hiko puts it up again. It deters what happens in middle right away, but not for Nature. Not for Nature. They miss. Blast pack out from Asuna. Oh my God. Just back and forth around this wall. It's going to be two from Asuna. Straight in the face of Gen.G. Hiko's able to take another one down with the pack up there onto Koosta. Shawn now answering back. Do they have enough from the side of Gen.G to continue taking out the members? Nitro gets caught looking at the elbow as Shawn taken down by Temperature, and Gen.G is heating up for this one. A quick tag on what was the uplink, but they are no longer in that spot. And here we go. Entrance coming in now from the ultimate.
That's it. I mean, the spike is down. The hat, yes, gave a lot of information with the neural theft, but you put a Viper's Pit right where the spike is. And this is going to be nearly impossible for Gen.G to come back into this one. You need a miracle.
He's just searching. He's actively searching with these. I love it. He's like, so if he can't place it right away, somebody's there. It will actually red out. I believe it will red out because if your teammates walk in front of you trying to place one, it doesn't do anything.
He tried to fake it so he could throw a camera at least to spot somebody to allow Shawn to get in, but now it's over. You have a countdown on the cooldown of your camera coming back, and boom. Cannon 6 through the Viper's Pit, that's it.
Boom. Difficult there. Nature waits. Of course he waits. Of course you do. He's going to walk along here. A little walk along the beach with Boy as he takes him down right in market. And now it is going to be all of defense in spawn. Coming through that area of main.
And they're all split up right now for 100 Thieves, so you just want him to land these shots, and it's working out. Long range with the Frenzy for Asuna, but you still have rotations being cut towards A ramp. So if they continue to do these 1v1s and 100 Thieves are able to win them, this is still a tough round for Gen.G to win.
How are they avoiding each other so much?
No idea.
They literally waltzed around each other. Start the music for this map, honestly. Absolutely awesome stuff to see both teams and how their minds are working for this one. Almost. That's going to be the classic for Ethan coming up. They have a chance to get a good defense on this. Asuna with just a deterrent onto the spike. Now they've used what they have. Everything has to be done with the classics here, Vans. It's It's going to be that 3v3 as they push in. Asuna goes down, temperature very low as he keeps himself out in the open. They know one is heaven. They're calling for Ethan. Oh my gosh, Nitro. They're calling that that's Ethan. They're calling that he's low, but he gets the full work towards mid for now as the A wall set up for the Viper on that side. Now moving over, it doesn't look like Gen.G knows too much, but again, Gen.G plays on the retake. They do rotate a little bit slower once they feel like they might have an idea, and their attack on the retake is usually very strong. They need that now.
Temperature playing passively. I mean, the camera that you see towards the A entrance could have put that cage up, but the site's already taken by 100 Thieves. This is going to be very difficult to try to retake. Are you actually going to try to gamble this one too, right? I mean, you have to. You force bot into this round.
Yeah.
I feel that you have to commit now for Gen.G.
How do they do it? Is it a 3-2? Is it the 4-1? 4-1 on either side, pincering so they can make it through the wall. Nature takes down Nitro to start. It is a very good start. If they can find where the Viper is, that's going to be huge. Hiko still keeping himself hidden now as Shawn drops Asuna. It's going to be a full Fury inside the toxic screen.
2v1.
Almost the kills coming in. Gen.G is able to make it work. That's the eco round coming up for Gen.G. A huge round for them. They persevere, and they keep this one.
The opening kill.
Temperatures cam. Looks like it's actually still heaven as he watches. That's being held by his teammates right now. Nature's pushed up. Nitro may try to get through the screen as they go down towards the site here. Nitro finds one. It's not going to be enough. 100 Thieves do what they can on an eco round, but Gen.G able to get the frags of their own. To be a third round loss if they take it, so you're looking at 3,400 credits next round. Again, they flip back into that eco vans.
And a spike plan would be huge too for the eco.
Spike would be huge. The Gen.G can thwart this round. They may be looking at a few more for themselves with that economy in mind for 100 Thieves. The mail room is here, and will they deliver this time? Through the gravity well, gets pulled in. Koosta capitalizing. Another one. No, Nitro is able to stop him dead in his tracks there. Very nicely done by Boy. Again, like you're mentioning, instantly being able to use these gravity wells to assist the team 100 Thieves.
And on top of that, you have more suppression from the slow orbs. So that gravity well perfectly gravitated one opponent to get an easy kill there for koosta instead of 3 players, for example, right? So really nicely played for Gen.G to separate that push.
Sorry, I also said boy, I meant GMD.
Yeah.
My mistake there is Shawn making no mistakes to drop down Nitro. GMD looking, or Gen.G looking very good right here. Hiko kind of lost in the sauce, and Nature's going to be able to pick up that. Very nicely done. And yeah, sorry, again, that was
something very fast, and that's a great way to start.
Had he thrown the nade, that could have been a party. Roomba goes down. Oh my word, they're not able to take it down before it gets Boy, and this is chaos going down at A-Ult or ramp right now. Left and right, so many angles to be tapped on. And this is GMD coming up with possibly the last few frags, a few from Ethan as he taps and peppers the last members of Gen.G in this situation. 11-6, we talk where they can get it. It has to be in a safe spot. Right now we see 100 Thieves working slowly with 3 members undetected here going through that rope area. And they're going to be able to get onto the other side of this trap wire.
That's off the camera there from Temperature. Shows our paint shells couldn't get any kills. We're playing a full retake here for Gen.G.
There's the divide into sight. And now this is how Gen.G once again executes. You still have Shawn all the way on the other side. That spike's going to be planted. Now that turns the movement as Gen.G start to flip the map.
You didn't know, right? The Cosmic Divide came out. It could have been a fake because we had control towards mid side. We gave it up for Gen.G. Now this is a late rotate, so you're going to have to start seeing Gen.G moving a lot faster, but they don't have the sky flashes to help. So Shawn's going to have to come up huge with his 2 Leers.
About 30 seconds left going into this one on that spike. It's going to be real hard to res here for Gen.G, so they got whatever is in front of them. Nitro starts it off on a Shawn. Ethan with another as Temperature drops 2.
Ooh.
The new member of the team coming up strong, coming up poised, but he can't do it against Hiko and Boy. That's going to
wall towards B side for the attackers too, right? So it's a nice little push here coming in.
Yep. They actually just grabbed Ethan's Seekers instead of the Showstopper. So they want this to be a played out round where they're figuring out where Gen.G is, and then on their execute, that's the above nade. Nature did that on Breeze as well. In the face of utility, it does not bother him. He'll still get the frag and make it out almost unscathed. Does finally fall due to the other teammate of 100 Thieves there. But
now it's an important decision. Important decision if you fall back from B side and try to fight for the res and play retake towards B. And with those Seekers, you're just fighting back for garage control.
You're looking to actually get a Seeker to match. GMD pushing up. He wants to get away from the Seeker. Hopefully wasn't sought out at first. As Hiko does have ult, they get into here. It's going to be very tough for 100 Thieves to make this, or for Gen.G to make it happen. Koosta with the res. Is he going to be able to get into B main and find this? They have to use that res before this round ends. Oh, do they, though?
30 seconds left.
He turns. Oh, my God. They're able to get the last two playing with fire right now. They just dive into the Viper's pit. Vans. Oh, my God, my heart.
That was huge. I mean, that was the tough spot there for Gen.G because I was like, oh my God, Koosta is so far away to be able to get a res for anybody, and that's not his fault.
No.
It was Gen.G trying to push forward and trying to regain map control. They had some perfect trades, but then instead, you go for the gamble of going inside the Viper's pit for a kill instead of securing a res. That is high octane, high balls for Koosta, actually, and that was very well done. So they're able to save this ult into the next round. We're seeing 100 Thieves back into an eco, and with the Blade Storm coming out from Nitro, it's not going to be any type of like early explosion, right? Because Gen.G just pushed really aggressively towards mid the last round. So this round, 100 Thieves are just slowing things down, slowing the pace into market, just to try to see if that pressure is going to come back from Gen.G. But Gen.G is doing the same thing. Slow default, but we're creeping towards A main.
And the ults are mounting for Gen.G. They keep getting a few more here and there. Nature's now halfway to that. Asuna could look to open up a site here if they can get past this wall. He's now dipping through as they both drop in to that middle zipline area, ropes rather. They're looking right at one of the trap wires, or tripwires from Temperature, so they're not going to fully take it. And it looks like the rest of the team will start to rotate out. One of
this round all over again.
The more default rounds we've seen from 100 Thieves.
So this gives me an idea now that we see this trapwire here, is that piss around, they actually did have the trapwire from Temperature inside ropes because they almost went for that double flank into main again, into B main, that is, for Gen.G. With that said, though, first kill from Koosta.
Whoa! Oh, the double hold on the Heaven there didn't actually work out too much. 4 members now to take down Temperature. That becomes almost an impossible side hold. Almost impossible, I said. GMD looking for the flash. Look at the turn for the flash. So aware of what could happen. And the rest of the team able to just come up on Ethan. I want to actually see it now. with what we've seen from both of these teams, the 8 seed to the 1 seed, showing you how close the competition is within those top seeds here at Last Chance Qualifier.
I mean, I'm agreeing with the players right now, saying like seedings don't matter because anybody can always win, right? So this is a good start. This is a good start.
Oh, what a phrase. Round 20 here. Who's going to be able to make this work in their favor?
They try to put some early pressure here from Koosta and from Shawn. Delir, so that we already expended 1, you already expended the wall, and you still have your 2 slow orbs, though. So this is actually pretty good. On the other end, though, Boy put 2 stars in the end, maybe even 3, and you're splitting out that defense.
Great peek. And working together, too. They're moving up as a team, making sure they can get a trade off of any of these frags. Ethan with a little solo work here. Mission impossible for Mr. Hunt inside the A site. And he just gets himself almost to safety. The rest of the team pushing out. Gen.G Shawn doing a great job at separating that attack squad inside of A to get behind now and see if he can retake with the rest of his squad. 2v2.
And he's got Spike. Oh, I'm not sure about this Cosmic Divide, though, because Ethan's still alive. Yes, he's low on HP, but they can work together right now with Nitro and Ethan, and hopefully by then you have an orb or a guided light that's going to come out so they could actually fight against Shawn.
Awesome grab there. If they lose this round, Ethan goes down. He still gets Seekers. If he gets the kill, he still gets Seekers. So 100 Thieves have Seekers if they get in the next round. But Shawn now trying to work it. You're going to need about 3, 7, 5 to plan. Do they get it in? He's got more than enough time, but he's in a very, very tight corner. Around, flying comes the team. No way! Oh my God, big